Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nire. My name is Jay, your DM. This week, we are entering the middle of a battle with your favorite Nire stars, including...
Hi, I'm Amy. I play Bijou, the High Elf Glamour Bard / Rogue.
Hi, my name is Andrew. I play Reevitevich Kolosevsky, the Paladin Hill Dwarf.
I'm Erin. I play Tatsuo, the Human Samurai.
I'm Ian. I'm playing a Fearball Druid today, not the car.
All right, so we left off where Reeve was inside of the Tower of Moonlake. He wrenched open one of the boards that was padding up a window and was able to look out and see the archers on the shore. Harry was almost directly beneath Reeve, near the door of the tower, hiding under a little foxhole he made because he was getting shot at. Tatsuo was bouncing between the trees, firing at these archers, and then Bijou was in a tree, kind of just chilling, taking in the scene, you know. So first up in our order, we do have Tatsuo. What are you gonna do?
Can you remind me which one is the squishiest?
So a little behind the scenes here, guys. The last time we recorded was almost 2 months ago. I don't have my notes from what all the hit points were, but I do remember you were hitting 1 and 2. So I'm going to roll, for them real quick and kind of just get like an estimate of around like half, because they were probably about half strength.
Okay.
Yeah, so you were hitting 1 and 2, and you were kind of hitting them both with arrows.
Okay. Gonna keep trying it. Just gonna try and do a longbow for 1 and a longbow for 2. I think I get 2 attacks each time.
I don't know. That's something that you should know.
Yeah, 2 attacks each time for sure. That's what I'm going to do.
All right. So roll them. Fire them off.
Oh, the first one's 24. The second one's 25.
I suppose that those hit. And you were aiming at both of them, like you were going to hit one and then the other?
Yes.
All right. And what's the damage on them?
Hang on. Let me check. The first one is 10. The second one is 4.
All right. That's with your dexterity bonus and your proficiency bonus? I don't think a 4 would be... 4 sounds kind of low for them.
Well, I don't know. On my thing, it just says +2 piercing, but I didn't add the proficiency bonus of 4 to each one. So then it would be like 14.
I would just go off what's on your sheet then, because there might be. Okay, so you loose 2 arrows. The one that's closer to the end of the bridge, he takes it kind of right in the side. The other one gets hit in the leg. And they're both facing you because they've been trying to figure out where you're shooting from. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay. 16.
Okay. So you actually notice it's kind of dark as we've mentioned before. So you haven't really seen this as much in the shadows, but you notice they kind of start moving in this direction towards the trees, but kind of away from you. And you see a tall, almost like wooden basin that has a bunch of logs sticking out. That looks like kind of like a fire, like a fire signal, and they start making their way over there.
Who is they?
The two archers that you were shooting at.
Okay.
So they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can I move to the other bush?
It's not your turn anymore. And then these two archers, they're gonna keep trying to shoot at Harry, but he's in his foxhole. So they're gonna have major disadvantage. Harry, what's your AC?
13.
Okay, yeah, neither of them hit. So you just you get 2 more arrows kind of whiz past your head as you're hiding in this little hole. Bijou is up next.
Okay. I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility on myself. And I'm going to stand up on the branch that I'm on and just dive down to the ground. And cast, as my reaction, Featherfall. So I can just land like super awesomely gracefully.
But no one will be able to see it.
And no one will be able to see it. But I don't make a sound. And then I'd like to use my movement and bonus action as a rogue to sneak 60 feet towards the bridge and try to be stealthy about it.
Are you going to try and like hug the trees?
I'm invisible, so I'm gonna like try to avoid the people, like give a reasonable distance to where they wouldn't detect me, but I don't have to go like way out of the way because they can't see me.
Like kind of over here?
Yes, if that's the closest I can get, then yes.
Okay.
That was 60 feet and not 30?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. That's my turn.
6 times 5 is 30, right? So I did that twice. Yeah, so 60 feet. Okay. Harry, what are you going to do?
I don't know how many times that I've done mold earth, but I'm gonna.
I think just one time.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a little extra cover. Essentially, just making sure, it looks like I'm a little off center from the front door. Am I right in front of the door, or am I a little off?
You wanted to go up and knock on the door and then move away from it and hide in your foxhole.
Okay. So I'm going to mold earth a second time and do it a little bit closer to the front of the door. So I got a little wall and I'm just laying in there and I'm just going to keep yelling, Reeve! Reeve!
What you know of Reeve is that he disappeared in the tree limbo. You don't know that he's up there.
Oh, then I'm just going to keep yelling, open the door! Open it! I know you're in there!
All right.
And that's it.
So this big boy who came out of one of the tents, he's going to move. He knows that someone is in the trees shooting. So he's just going to keep on heading towards the tree line.
I'm
with
so
his
glad
full
I left.
movement speed.
He's going right towards the tree I just jumped out of.
And he's just like this super huge, just like rocks on top of rocks that are all kind of like sentiently moving together. And every time he takes a step, you guys feel, Tatsuo, you being like in the tree can kind of feel like pine needles falling down on your head every time he steps. He's just like boom, boom, boom. And Reeve, what are you going to do? Just as a record to help you remember, you are up on what you could estimate is probably like, let's roll for this and see how high you are. Well, that definitely does not work.
Did you roll
I rolled a 1. And we've already established you're not on the first floor.
Right.
You are on the 4th floor. So you're about 4 stories up from directly above the door.
Yeah. But there's a window there, right? I'm looking out a window.
It's kind of like in like in old castles where they have those like really thin windows for exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Can I hear Harry knocking through the window?
Yeah, you can hear him saying, you can hear him screaming, "Open up! Is anyone there?" Or whatever he was screaming.
Yeah. Let me in. I recognize it as Harry. I'm gonna start. Is there like any sort of quicker way down the stairs? Like, are they spiral staircases down?
Yeah. So in the middle of the tower, there's a spiral staircase that goes like all the way down. That kind of like feeds off into the different floors.
How close am I to this staircase?
It's about, from the edge, it would probably be about 40 feet away.
Okay. I'm gonna realize that these guys need help. I'm gonna run towards the staircase. I'm gonna, but before I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna yell down through the hole and be like, "I'm coming, my brother." And I'm gonna make my way towards the staircase. That'll be my turn. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you going to use do you want to use your dash?
Yeah. I'm going to use my dash.
Okay. So
that's
you're able to
that's 50 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So you're able to get to the staircase and get down about 10 feet, which would put you at about the 3rd floor.
Okay. Can I use a bonus action to use my shield to surf down the staircase? Please.
Roll a acrobatics check.
Hell yeah, let's do this.
You're gonna flop and break.
I'm gonna break my leg. It's okay. Acrobatics check. Oh, come on. Oh.
Just so you know, these stairs don't have a railing. It's just like a spiral.
Okay, I rolled
2 stories.
I got 6. Breaking my legs. Here we go.
All right. You okay?
Could have just let me in, but you had to go and show off.
I want to get down as quickly as possible.
Ooh, that's one way to do
it. Roll a d4 for me.
1.
Okay, cool. So you throw your shield, you hop on it, you just start zooming down the stairs, but you are not able to keep your balance at all. You make it down to the 3rd landing, and then you totally lose balance and fall off the stairs down the middle and land right next to the tree. And you take... you take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's not too bad.
And you don't have your shield.
Oh.
It's skittered off somewhere on the 3rd floor. You have no idea where.
Damn. Okay, that's fine.
But it was pretty cool. All right, Tatsuo, you have that golem making its way towards a tree line, but it's not coming to you. It doesn't know where you are. You've got those 2 archers who are running towards that kind of wooden pyre. What are you doing?
How far away are the archers?
So each of these squares is 5 feet. So that would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
50 feet.
Yeah, 50 to 60 feet.
I have a feeling that they need to be stopped. Like, it's kind of like that scene in Lord of the Rings when it's in the two towers and Aragorn is screaming, Legolas, shoot him! And with the guy with the light, and he doesn't, and he blows up a bomb.
I don't know. I've never seen that movie.
Okay, well, yes, you have.
You could just go around them. You don't have to kill them.
I haven't seen it either. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I
I
feel
came
like
up with that shield sliding all on my own.
Yeah, they do that in that movie.
All right.
Okay, so there's zero way I could get there in time and attack them, because if I did a dash, that would have to be my whole turn, right?
You have a bow and arrow.
Yeah, but I don't think it will kill them enough. But we'll go ahead and try it, because that's all I can do. I'm gonna move at least maybe to like the tree that's closest, like that big one where it's like popping out a little bit. Mm-hmm. Like,
You're not going to go towards the big G?
no, because I feel like he's like a distraction for whatever the heck those two are doing. I just have a gut feeling about it.
This would be your full movement. So, like, kind of in the middle there.
Yeah, whatever puts me closest to them without like blowing cover.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're like in the base of the trees, right? You're not like
yes, not
okay.
No.
Roll a how are you? You're trying to like sneak around there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Oh, a nat 20.
All right, sneaky.
And that's without. I didn't even count the sneaky boots that I'm wearing, but I guess it doesn't much matter. Okay, here we go. The first one's a 19. The second one's a 21.
All right, are you shooting? You need to tell me who you're shooting at.
First one, then two.
Okay. What is your damage for them?
9 and 8.
All right.
Are they dead?
You. Yes. Okay. So your arrow kind of like hits the one in the back who's running over here, and it hits him like right in the thigh, and he kind of like stumbles a little bit as he's running, and then the other one, number 2, he takes an arrow in the arm as he's going, and they're starting to like slow down a bit.
Yeah, their speed should be decreased because they at least each have an arrow in the leg.
Don't tell me how to do it.
I'm just saying, you gave them arrows in the legs.
All right. And so they're going to head over.
No.
So number 2 gets over here, and he's going to try and use his action you can see him, Bijou and Tatsuo, you would both be able to see this, that he's kind of like fiddling with something in there, like he's like looks like he's hitting his fists together. Oh, and he's not able to light it this turn. The other one kind of flanks him a little bit, and he's going to shoot an arrow in the direction that Tatsuo was shooting from. And he does not hit anything. You could just kind of see like arrows flying around the tree and like clattering off. Bijou, what are you doing?
From where I am I able to perceive what he's trying to light?
Roll a perception check, or roll a history check.
Okay. 24.
Yeah, so you were very familiar that this is basically kind of like a signal fire.
Oh, great.
For like basically getting reinforcements.
And I couldn't get to him with a 60-foot dash, could I?
You could get right to him, like right within 5 feet. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to still invisible, and I have greater invisibility, so I can attack and not become visible. I'm gonna like run to him, and no one's gonna see how cool this is, but it's in slow motion, but also 60 feet. And I'm gonna draw my rapier, and then run him through, or try to run him through, right in the stomach, and push him back away from the thingy.
Okay, and that would put you like right between the two of them, basically.
Yeah. But I have advantage because I'm invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness, because the first roll was a 1. The second roll was a 3. Let me see what I can add to this. 9.
No,
No.
it does not hit.
No. Okay. So I'm there, and there's like a near him.
Yeah. Do you get any, like, you can still attack while keeping invisibility?
Yeah, because I have greater invisibility. So I'm
Okay.
still invisible. So they would have disadvantage on trying to get me.
Okay. He feels like you see this little halfling in a gray uniform actually has some like long shoulder length hair. Typically they have, military style cuts. Mm-hmm. This one seems to be a bit of a rebel, and you see his hair kind of like flow in the wind when you swish by with your rapier.
I'm really jealous of the shine.
Oh, it's not shiny. It's like, it's really ratty, like lots
Oh.
of split ends.
I'm really judgy of his split ends.
Okay. Harry, what are you doing?
I'm gonna guess that I cannot see the big old golem. Would you agree?
Yeah, no.
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to guess that I couldn't hear all the ruckus inside. Could I?
You heard Reeve say, "Harry, I'm coming," and then
Oh, perfect.
yeah, but you wouldn't have been able to hear
And then you heard
him falling down
Yeah.
the stairs.
I hear. Okay. In that case, I'm going to crawl towards the most recent mold earth and get rid of the first one and just build another one in front of the door. Basically, I'm inching my way to the front of the door. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Okie dokie. Boom, boom, boom,
Idiot.
boom.
Yeah,
He's
where
gonna
the
go like
heck
right
is
to
it
the base of this
going?
tree, and he's gonna start like punching the trunk
Well, my
and
deceptive
like waiting for something to fall down.
deceptive tactics worked.
Reeve, what are you doing? You landed right near the base of the inside tree,
Yeah.
and you
Where's
are.
the front door in relation to this tree?
It would be about 60 feet from where you are.
Okay. I'm going to sit up and make a mad dash for that door.
Okay.
You only get 50 feet, though. Short little legs.
I know. If only I had my shield, I could skid across the floor.
So as you you take a few steps, and then you kind of see that it is, like there's like planks like nailed into it, keeping it closed,
Yeah.
and like, it's gonna take some work to to open it.
Okay. All right. Maybe. What's the door made out of?
It's like solid, heavy wood.
Okay. Just checking. Just checking.
All right, so you're gonna go run up and get 10 feet from it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Are you gonna say anything or shout anything?
I wanna say, Harry, can you hear me? And then that's literally he's gonna have to respond in his next turn, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all I can do. So
Tatsuo?
Is that within 30 feet where she is right now?
You count those
Is what
cubes.
within 30 feet?
look at the.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like where I am to 1 and 2. I've got this thing on minimize, so it's like I can't.
6 boxes?
1,
You're well
2.
past that.
Yeah, no.
I wanted to be right here. Why'd you put me there? 1
Because
up.
that's as far as you could go.
Okay.
Make a dash.
If I run out, does the golem get an opportunity attack?
No, the opportunity attack's only like if you're in melee range.
Oh, okay. All right. Just wanted to, I didn't know. It's a huge thing. Okay, here we go. Okay. Because
Yeah, he does have 100-foot swinging arms.
I'm just going to do 30 feet so I can keep, because I can't do a dash and then an attack. That won't work. So she's,
That would put you like up to here.
yeah, so then she's going to try and shoot them still, because I still get 2 shots with that. Okay.
Before you do that, roll stealth check with disadvantage.
12.
Okay. And then do your attacks.
17, 13. Do they hit?
Which are you, again, you're aiming at both
1
of them?
and 2. Yes, 1 and 2.
All right, so
Well,
one
actually,
hits.
no. I'm so sorry. The one, all to the one that's like actually getting there trying to light the thing.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
In that case, roll both of those with disadvantage.
You're going to hit Bijou.
But you don't know that.
Right. Okay, well, that's a 9 and a 19.
Okay.
Is a 9 good enough?
No, it wasn't for me.
Go ahead. Okay. So the one of them hits, another one you kind of hear go like whoosh, fly into nothing. Roll your damage.
4. Really low roll what I had there.
All right. You hear a little halfling scream.
Is he dead?
Nope.
Dang it.
Thank goodness.
All right. Oh, he is able to successfully light the pyre here.
Shoot.
And you guys start to see a little fire start to grow inside of it.
Can I use a reaction this turn?
Yeah.
Can I try to like dump my water skin on it before it gets to be too big?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, do like a dex check.
Yeah, see how fast I can do it.
Yeah.
So that would just be 14.
Okay. You are standing right next to it, and as soon as you start to see the little flames like brighten up, you immediately dump your water on it, and it fizzles and goes out. Yes. And the little halfling next to you is like, "What?
Tell me he
I could have
looks up.
sworn I lit it."
Does he look up and check for rain? Like really centralized rain?
Narrow cold front sweeping through Chicago.
He like glares over at his buddy. He's like, was it like with a look in his eye that says, "Was that you?" And and he tries to start lighting it again, and
It's all wet.
Now he has disadvantage. No, I'm not the DM. I'm just...
and the other one, because Tatsuo, you ran out and started shooting at them. He definitely sees you.
Yeah, that's
and he's gonna shoot one of his. What's your AC?
15.
Okay.
He's about to get poked in the belly.
Well, that's a polite way of putting it.
Yeah, with her sword. That's what I'm just over the bow and arrows. They're just not doing enough.
You take 2 arrows.
Great.
One is for 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then one is for 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And Harry, once again, you just hear arrows just kind of like and clatter off the door behind you. And let's see, where's my order here? Bijou, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to stab Archer 2 again with my rapier
Okay.
at with advantage. Okay, that's better. 22 to hit.
Okay.
So if that hits, that would be 9 damage.
Okay. Number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He just takes the hit. Where are you aiming for?
The innards.
All right. He takes like the hit in the side and kind of like crumples over. He's like, God, what's going on here? And he's like bleeding bad and kind of like hunched and like crumpled over. And he's like not doing hot at all.
Can I use my movement to occupy his space? I.e. step on him.
I like that. Establish dominance.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm just gonna
pin him
stand.
down.
I'm just gonna stand on him, and then I'm gonna like turn towards the other one, number 1, who's focused on Tatsuo right now, and I'm gonna like kind of reach my arms out so that if he tries to go near the pile, I can like bat his arms away.
Okay.
So I'm
Like playing defense here?
Defense, yeah.
All right. Cool. Harry, are you still camping out?
Yeah, I'm gonna respond to Reeve. Oh yeah, no, just take your time.
All right. The golem, not seeing anything fall down, starts coming over this way. Boom, 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 boom. And he starts hitting the next tree over with his fist. Boom, boom, boom. And this is a bit of a smaller tree. If you're watching, and it's barely taken the brunt of these punches. Reeve, what are you doing?
I'm going to get to the door. I think I had 10 feet more to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to yank. How many boards are there? And how many can I remove in one turn?
Oh God. It's heavily boarded up. Like it's because they've been under siege and
Right.
It's got 4 very heavy boards on it, and then you also see that there's like a keyhole in the door.
Okay. Huh. I'm gonna. I'm going to.
Oh, I got an idea.
It kind of depends on like how you want to open it, right? Like,
Like, are the boards like nailed down, or are they on those little things that you can lift up and pop off?
they're definitely nailed in.
Okay. I am going to use. Actually, I don't have that one with me this time. I don't think. Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to try to chop the supports in half. And I have 2 attacks, so I'm gonna try to do 2.
Okay.
All right. So I guess do I need to roll like a armor, like a
Yeah, it would have an AC.
okay AC? Yeah.
I'll let you do 2 boards like per attack because they're kind of like, I mean, they're just like boards on there.
Okay. Let me get my dice roller up. Okay. Let me click these out. Okay. So do I need to roll 2 attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah. I got a 24 and a 25.
All right, those would hit.
Okay.
But you see the boards that were kind of holding that were being used to keep the door from swinging in towards you, just kind of splinter off as you just chop away at them with your axe.
Okay. So all the boards are gone, or is it just 2? I think you said
All the ones there were 4, and I said you could do 2 per attack.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
they both definitely got through their
Okay.
AC. So
And then can I use my bonus action to try to open the door?
yes, it's locked.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna yell through the door. Harry, I've removed the wooden bars holding the door shut, but the lock is still locked. Can you help me?
With a key? I don't have a key.
Do you have a lockpick or something? Maybe use some of your magic, your druid magic.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and pull out my lockpick magic.
Okay. That's I don't know. I'm just use a twig or something.
I don't like your attitude, Harry.
Turn into a fly.
I could get tiny.
So, Tatsuo, what are you doing?
Running up to 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
She can get both of them, right?
You can get like right up to 1.
Okay. Well, then he's gonna get it twice. So she's gonna try and hit him with her katana 2-handed, just like, slashing at him with the
Yeah.
point.
So as you're running, you like throw the bow and the arrows over your shoulder, and you pull out the katana, and you're like doing that katana run while you're going.
Yes. Like the Naruto run where she like holds it behind her and then she like whips it around and stabs it.
Nope. But
No.
continue.
Okay. No, everyone knows what I'm talking about, right? Naruto run. So the first attack is a 27 and the second is a 19.
I think those would both hit.
Right.
You murderer.
12 and 10 damage.
All right. How do you want to finish them off?
Can she just cut his head off?
Yeah, but it's 2 hits, so you'd have to go like whoosh, and then.
Okay, so she'll get him in the tummy and then just chop the head.
All right. And as you do, his head rolls off and his body drops to the ground.
I think it's been a while since she's decapitated someone, to be honest.
Yeah.
Here I thought you were turning over a new leaf.
The guy who was trying to light the pyre is just like completely like he's using all his strength to try and rub this like flint and trying to get a spark here, and just nothing is happening. And then Harry, 2 more arrows fly by your head. Bing bing. Tuk, tuk, tuk. And it is Bijou's turn.
All right, so the 1 is dead, right?
Yes.
And 2 is still alive.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You say he's looking real rough, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll just stab down with my rapier. I would I already have advantage. Do I get any extra advantage for him being prone?
No.
Okay. Dang, because I probably needed it. 13?
I believe the AC. It does not hit.
Does not hit. Dang.
He's slippery. He's just
Yeah.
covered in blood, and your rapier just slips right off.
That's disappointing. Cool. I'll just make sure he stays put.
Okay. Keep pinning him down.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Maybe shift my weight a little bit. Right on the ribcage.
All right. Harry?
All right, so I'm gonna mold earth. So I'm gonna have like my back against my last mold earth on a little 5-foot cube. Shrinking myself here, and I'm gonna dig under the foundation. I'm curious how deep the foundation goes. If there's a basement, I'm fucked. But I'm gonna try and go down 5 feet and see if that's enough.
You go down 5 feet, and the earth kind of like comes towards you as it's. Are you digging, or are you using mold earth?
I'm using mold earth, and then I'll take like my next action later to like make sure it stays out, and then do another mold earth.
Okay. As you go down 5 feet, it's just like marble going as far as you can dig, going down.
Cool. All right.
Anything else?
No, I'm gonna hold off on turning into something as long as I can. So yeah. Is there a twig around?
No.
No. So much for putting a twig through the keyhole.
No. Not on this part of the island. There aren't any trees over here.
All right.
All right. Golem comes over to this tree, the next tree over. He goes, boom, 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 boom. A squirrel falls down and lands on him and kind of like skitters up and jumps back into the tree.
Cute.
Reeve, it's your turn.
Squeakers. I am going to use. So I want to look at the lock. Is the key like a physical key, or is it like a magical key? Because it's a bunch of wizards in this thing. I'm just gonna investigate it.
Roll an Arcana check.
Arcana. Dice roller. And 10.
All right. It definitely has a physical keyhole.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all you can tell.
Okay. I am going to take my... Hold on a second. Oh, I don't know if I should do that. I feel like... Okay. I'm going to hit it with a... I'm just going to smack it with my hammer. With my axe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to smack it and see if I can just bash the lock open.
It's like a lock that's like built into the door. It's not like a padlock.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I have. Sorry, I never check my bag. I'm pretty sure I don't have the. I think I just have the. I don't remember what kit I was carrying.
I don't think you would have thieves' tools, right?
No, I wouldn't. I'm too honest. I'm going to take the... I'm going to take my battle axe, not the great axe, because I have both of them. But I'm going to take my battle axe and kind of sit it in the keyhole and see if I can't just break the keyhole like this.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Okay. Come on. Ooh, that's a little better. 17?
Yeah, let's say you're able to kind of just like break the lock in the door.
Okay.
And you can kind of feel it start to like it's not doesn't have the tension out because it's a double door and the lock is right in the middle, right? And so you can kind of just feel like one of the doors kind of like loosen a little bit.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try to pull the door because it opens towards me. I'm going to pull the door, see if they'll open.
Okay. As you kind of go to reach for the door, within like an inch of it, you feel kind of like a tingle on your fingers when you're going to reach it.
Okay.
But nothing happens and you're able to open it.
Tingle. Oh, okay. Where's Harry?
So as you open the door, you see directly in front of it a 5-foot high pile of dirt.
Yeah.
And then roll a perception check.
Okay.
I feel like my head is probably at his crotch level, wouldn't it? I'm a tall dude.
Nat 20.
All right. You also see a 5-foot pit right in front of you, so don't take a step forward. And you see Harry kind of like crouched between the hill and the pit, trying to dig in the dirt. And he's just got like just cakes of mud underneath his fingernails.
Harry, what in the hell are you doing? The hells. I mean. What in the hells are you doing?
What the hell have you been doing? I'm out here trying to get in this building.
Oh, I just opened the door. Why don't you just come through there?
Those are awfully nice pajamas. Did you have a nice nap?
This was lovely.
God damn it, motherfucker. Piece of shit of a son.
All right. It is Tatsuo's turn.
She turns her anger eyes on number 2.
Mm-hmm.
So she jumps over dead body, essentially, and...
Number 2's on the ground.
Oh, he's on the ground? Is he prone?
Mm-hmm. Well, he's gonna like he's like kneeling, kind of, almost like someone's like stepping on him.
So she would just try and slash his back.
Roll a perception check.
Owie.
There's not much invisible. An 8.
All right. Roll your slash attack.
Like his back is toward her, right? Because if that's like why she would hit it. If he's like kneeling down, like she was just.
He's like crumpled, like with all his last energy, like trying to like light this fire. With like his legs are on the ground. And, like,
Does she have advantage since he's on the ground?
Yeah.
It's a melee attack.
I have advantage either way. Because her katana is special. 22 and 24.
Okay. This is going to be interesting. Bijou, go ahead and like roll a dexterity saving throw as kind of a reaction.
10.
Tatsuo just doesn't know. Doesn't know.
What's your damage, Aaron?
Infinity.
No, I'm sorry. 12 and 11.
Okay. Bijou, you take the 12 damage as like the sword kind of like is trying to come through and hits you.
Okay.
But the other guy is able to take you do dodge the second hit, and the other guy gets the sword just like right in his back, and it just crumples dead beneath you.
Can Tatsuo be very surprised? Because clearly something didn't go as planned. Like, what? She's just...
I'm just going to go, oh, ow.
What the... She's like, what the...
Harry, so this dirt goes up about 5 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about something. There's also necrotic damage from the sword.
Constitution saving throw. 4.
Well, it's only one, but you have So
I'll roll a d4 in my turn.
It's gonna keep coming.
yeah, it's gonna come. Well, it compounds with the hit, so it just like happens every time, unless you. Yeah. So
Okay.
since the other guys just died, I didn't worry about it. But
So the Reeve, as soon as you open the door and you were talking to Harry, what is your AC without armor on? What is your silk pajama AC?
Oh,
that's
no.
Frick.
Arrows.
Well, my without shield at 16. The armor. Think about that.
These would both hit even if you were wearing armor. So you take 2 arrows that come flying from across the moat for 5 and that's good. 4 damage. So a total of 9 damage.
Okay.
And Bijou, it's your turn.
All right. I will try to. Well, let me roll how much necrotic I take. That's 4. Okay. I've been inside. You would say I'm pretty familiar with the interior of the tower, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna grab Tatsuo and Dimension Doris into the tower.
Thank God, because I was gonna do something stupid.
Are you?
But I have to make sure you're willing to go. So I'm gonna say, Tatsuo, you want to go in the tower with me?
yes,
Are you still
go.
invisible?
Yeah.
yes, God.
You know my voice. That's a new one. I'll take it. You ready to go?
Yes.
All right. Dimension door. I'm going to grab her arm, and I remember, how the entranceway was, so I know I'm not going to get stuck in the wall, Nightcrawler style.
Are you aiming for like the entrance hallway? Or
Yeah,
are you aiming
that,
for like
just that foyer where the tree was.
Okay.
Where we would, come in all the time.
Do you have to roll anything for dimension door or is it just
Nope.
like automatic? Awesome.
Just get to do it as long as I'm within 500 feet.
All right. You guys disappear and appear inside the foyer behind Reeve, who you just saw. You see a little bit of blood kind of coming out through the back of his silk pajamas. And Harry, it's your turn.
Hi, Reeve. Just make, hello, Reeve.
Ow!
I'm assuming because they're in the doorway that I saw them pop up, right?
Yeah. You would have definitely seen. They would have been probably 30 feet behind Reeve.
Okay. All right, good. I'm going to crawl out of my hole.
Well, you would have seen Tatsuo appear.
That's fine as long as I see at least one of them pop up. Yeah, so I'm going to crawl out of my hole and army crawl straight in and go to close the door.
Okay. All right. Golem completely oblivious of everything else that's been happening.
Would you say he's dumb as rocks?
Yeah. He goes to the next big tree. Boom, 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 boom. And actually an arrow falls out of this one that had been stuck when they were shooting at Tatsuo, and it clatters against his head. It's like, tung, 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 and it falls down. And it's Reeve's turn.
Okay. Well, I have 2 freaking arrows lodged in my freaking shoulders. Let's see. I'm trying to look at the map here just to make sure. Is everybody inside now? Yeah, everybody's inside. Nice. Okay.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, I don't know. That's right.
I mean, I did say hi.
Oh,
You
that's
did.
true. I forgot about that.
Did Tatsuo say hi?
Does
Tatsuo's
Dimension
not
Door make a
invisible.
sound? They go like
Okay.
or anything. Or
Yeah, I would like to think that when I reappear with a dimension door, it sounds like.
Okay.
Unless I'm trying to be stealthy.
That costs
and then
extra.
it's like,
All right. I'm gonna. Harry, get inside now. Can
He is
we like?
inside.
I'm behind him or in front of him pulling the door.
yeah,
right
he
now,
just
so-
ran in and is trying to
his
help you close
icon-
the door.
He's lost a lot of blood.
I'm going off
Sorry.
your icon. Sorry. Need to fix that. Thank you. I'm going to shut the doors behind them,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to use Searing Smite to weld the door shut. Is there like metal there? You said it
In
was
the
like
lock.
Yeah, I'm gonna weld the lock shut with Searing Smite.
Okay.
You and I was gonna use heat metal to melt it. I love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So let me cast that. So I'm gonna take my axe and just go, and just like the glowing, as my axe comes down, the glowing tip of it, you can see it just glowing hot, and it just hits the metal, and it's like just melts it into this big glob, and it just cools real instantly.
Does it melt your axe or just
No, my axe isn't like it's just part of my thing. You know, it's just a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that everyone is successfully stowed away in the tower, and you've locked the door in a way that they can't come get you. So I think that takes us out of initiative, and we're going to end this episode here, and we'll talk to y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Or afternoon. Whatever time.
Shoulder
Cats.
Radio.